was about to say, bro, you.
Right. Oh, y'all gonna save some of these credits, huh? You gonna throw these shitty epics in here?
And I hate the dupe situation with those shipments. Like I keep on getting the same skin over and over again. It's like I don't.
Yeah.
Why? I understand I'm getting more fragments and everything. I appreciate it. I don't need fragments at this point because of how many I fucking have.
Yeah. That's a fact.
I just doing that real quick, like also. Like every time we run into like enemies on the like I'll get 999 again, and then like within like 2 weeks I'll be empty again. Not
Yeah.
even 2 weeks. Like your last time I think it lasted a week. Obviously when you've got all characters at like 170 and you're upgrading all of them like at the same time, like
Yeah.
the upgrade mode will sort of last 2 seconds. They're like gone in like days.
Yeah. Especially like you said, once you get to 175, it's impossible. You got to have like what over 1,000 upgrade modules just to upgrade one piece of gear.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you always unsure on
That's
you know
corrupted vibranium,
you're testing
isn't
boats
it?
and stuff, and
It
then you
is.
want to test it, and then and it costs you like
It's somehow more
£100
magical.
extra.
Crow
That's
has
fact.
become the living embodiment of his machines. Whoa, that
Yeah.
didn't
The economy in this game is kind of broken. Yeah. It's their choice, but
Yes,
It was
sir.
actually okay
Ah,
before.
nice
You
of
know,
the
when they've
weather to
like
come
done
out
all
for
this
us. I do
economy rework,
appreciate the
oh no,
ambiance.
no, no, no.
Let's go.
You don't get nowhere near enough for what you need to spend.
not at all.
Like with the bonus of like having mods, that that's the easier for you to
This
push things
corruption
out
is
of
spreading
upgrades.
fast.
Like
Then we best make haste to your ancient
pancakes, that and
triad.
like unlimited is that other one. So I just anytime we run out, I just buy more with the shipments and stuff. Like if they upgrade module with more than shipments, I would be fucked.
Yeah.
I know you can farm vaults as well, but fuck that.
Yeah. And farming vaults gets so boring.
No.
Yeah, no, that's rough. But I remember I had to do that prior to them giving us back, those units and stuff like that. Oh, that shit was rough.
How the fuck is my controller rumbling when I'm back here?
Looks like we arrived just in time. I gave Okoye a device that will take down the barrier, but only for a short time. You need to give her an opening.
Hey, buddy. Didn't expect me behind you, did you?
We will keep the rest of Claw's men out of the mound.
Thank you, adored one.
Thank you, adored one.
Yeah, those
You'll find everything has gotten a lot bigger since you last heard from me.
Oh yeah.
I finally got an SE with pass and then once I got it and then pass was great, yeah.
that was fire though. Like, that part. That was rough.
As soon as I passed like like probably like 6 minutes on that character did so much damage for I was just like every time I hit him it just did so much damage.
That was insane. I swear that was like that just for where it's at in the game.
So how we build like I'm not like I'll throw like I've got a range build or anything, like I do a melee range target kind of thing.
Yeah. God.
I had a few observers like
Come on in. The
Yeah.
Like seriously,
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna say
Claw is turning the mound into a bomb. It will wipe
like
out 100% of the earth.
at least when you go high
Get
you
to the
can do
tram.
both. Like
From
just
there, we will
defensive when you got a beta and that's like low WWE for development.
Oh
But
yeah,
when you use Spider-Man X, it's worse in every way.
I'll take the middle.
I'm just waiting for Alex to go on
Another barrier.
and try to
I do not have enough way to get through it.
see he's gonna take me out and tell me, oh my god, he's not.
He does be on at weird times.
Yeah, and like all these like he'll just pop up and then like like somebody people will be talking about like he'll pop up like yeah the week he goes 3-1. He's literally be like from what I see he the most active person in terms of yeah like people will pay him and like I think on some I'm not even familiar with all the like the rules and all that type of stuff but I was
Yeah.
but it's like people are paying him and like he'll respond. Like you think he like Alex and then he'll get back. Like, oh yeah, like what I mean?
I don't agree with him in the game, but I thought it was something that he was like, okay, just say an answer.
Yeah.
I thought with the relative and like what is it called? He didn't have to do that. I think he's definitely doing that.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know he's faster than them.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people give him like too much shit. Like I feel like giving shit, but like not for that. Like he is just
We use
saving.
sonic blast against him.
Speaking of responding, I actually like that interview that Brian Wagner did on Doom Squad. A lot better. Because the interview that he did just a couple weeks ago with Andy and them, that was horrible. Yeah. Yeah. Especially since that's not his job. Like he's a game developer. He's not, community manager, Andy. I just find it funny how people got like so mad at me for what I said about Andy. Like I didn't insult Andy. I said that he should have quit his job because his employer wasn't giving him the tools to be successful. That ends up making you look bad, like you're not doing your job right. Yes. Oh yeah, nah.
Push the needle a little bit. You got some that are toe the line, and you got some that just kind of like, you know what I mean?
Coming from the NBA 2K community, Andy is definitely better than Ronnie 2K and Mike Wang. I would say that 100% of the way. Like I've dealt with some. Yes. Yeah. And just having an opinion as to, like the guy, yeah, he may have been a nice guy, but he just, the job wasn't done well. Yeah.
You should have learned your lesson, Claw. Wakanda does not fall to invaders.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and just
They line the train tracks.
And just because we're saying that he's not necessarily the greatest for the job doesn't mean that he's a bad person. You can be an amazing person, just not good at your job. And just because you're not good at your job doesn't mean that you're a bad person.
I've also like a many years time and it's like I only get to learn like issues where like they usually happen with games and like I have concepts like falling out of the floor like there's a couple of games really doing this I would say fail time there was some games where now it's like okay I'm still I think that one day it was like I think it was like where we
Oh God.
like them trying to get it out, get Cyberpunk out, this and the third, and how they had like the employees working like 7 days straight, all types of this, that, and the third.
And then the game still wasn't ready. Now, is that is CD Projekt Red an offshoot of Crystal Dynamics, or is it like an totally different company? Yeah. That's sad. I actually like those movies, and everybody hates them. Three. Like, I understand that they're. Yes. Thank you. Jesus Christ, man. It looks so bad. And I already hate Kamala. Like, as it is, I do not like her as a character. This man. And I was thinking my daughter would end up liking it because she's like kind of in that target demographic. She's an 11-year-old brown girl, right? I showed my daughter the trailer and she was like, no, I'm not watching it. I was like, oh no, that's bad. It does. Not at all. Reed Richards. Fish, gotcha. Uh, all right, pitchfork. Oh, tragic. We gotta restart this shit. Thanks, Crystal Dynamics. Exactly. No, it's not because this is a peer-to-peer network game. If this actually had servers, then maybe we could have joined in progress, but nah. All right.
Yeah, no, you good. We'll breeze right back. Took us by every bit of only like 10, 15 minutes, if that. So,
Have y'all played Ghost of Tsushima Legends?
hell yeah. Shit.
I am falling in
I
love
ain't
with that
played it
game.
since they nerfed my boy, the samurai. When they did that one, it was like probably a couple updates ago, but I hadn't played it after that. I was like, oh hell nah. Like we finally got good. Cause I want to nerf our damage, but the hunter out here still bombing on stuff.
From what I hear, like I'm only like a level 80, so I'm nowhere near high in that game. But from what I hear, the samurai is actually pretty good. Like I do better with the samurai and with the assassin than I do with the hunter and the ronin. And the hunter is just it. God, I hate ranged characters in all games.
Me
It
too.
gets boring sitting there shooting at people all game.
Well, beforehand, so what it was is like pre like the update to where they brought it to PS5, right?
Hmm.
So that's when they gave like new powers, like with the Isle of whatever it's called DLC. That's when like everybody got like a new a new signature attack or a new power or whatever, right?
Right.
So hunters were hunters and Ronin were the OP characters because Ronin y'all throwing bombs and
Yeah.
doing all this stuff like
Healing
Ronin
yourself.
and ninjas were the only people that could use bombs, and hunters were so fucking good with their ricochet arrows. Like you get the ricochet buff,
Yeah.
you get aim shot. Like they was OP as hell. So samurai and the ninjas couldn't keep up. So then freaking next thing you know, boom, the DLC come. Samurais get hella buffed in terms of then they get they get
I
jetpack
showed her
gear and
this mark on my arm,
fire
so
on your
that's probably why
sword
she
and
thinks that.
punch
No.
nothing against a ram, right? So that pretty much put us on par with the hunters. Then they just recently had nerfed them a couple of updates ago, like probably maybe 2 or 3 updates ago. It was the last time I actually played it. But when they did that, it was pretty much over with for me. And I was like, what? They reduced the time. When it procs, they scaled the damage down. But when I didn't see the hunter, the hunter scale backs, it had nothing to do with like those. I'm like, oh nah, I'm done. Like, nah. But they did buff the shit out of the ninja though. So like, I didn't play it. So I mean, that samurai probably still could be good as hell, but I just didn't like that. But it's extra fun though. Oh, that is actually look good on.
It does. I still like the Infinity War skin better.
As a sonic monstrosity can be alive. Yes.
I had to go with the St. Patrick's Day skin.
content even like that for colors, but
Yeah, in Hives, Cap is amazing.
yeah, like it does no sections at the point range, like really good range tapping and stuff, and like it's just like purely based on like certain items. Apparently there was like a alt mode,
A horde mode.
yeah, like a horde
That's
mode,
corrupt
Yeah.
yeah, like range
isn't
stuff.
it?
You didn't say. Yet. Somehow biological.
I just wanted to
Claw
like
has become the living embodiment of its machines. Whoa, was that a dig at me? It felt like
Yeah.
it was me.
Shush, Tony.
This is the weather to come out for. I do appreciate the ambience. Let's go.
Kamala would work. Hulk would work.
This corruption is spreading. Fast.
We best make haste to your ancient trap.
That would require work. And what's crazy, that little weak horde mode that they do have some level of a horde mode. They do have a low level of a horde mode, but it's only in Wakanda, and it's like one of the worst missions in the game.
We will keep the rest of Claw's men out of the mound.
Thank you, adored one.
At all.
Everything has gotten a lot bigger since you last heard from me. What is that thing? This is Madness Claw!
You son of a bitch! See, this game has so much potential. They shot themselves in the foot in the beginning when they decided it was going to be a peer-to-peer game instead of, allowing to have servers. That was a really cheap and unnecessary decision.
It will wipe Wakanda off the face of the earth.
Get to the tram. From there, we will stop Claw.
At all. Yeah. This game, it sucks because this game could use a sequel. Like the framework for the game is amazing. It's just they made some horrible decisions with it.
told him something like, something like that, and then all of a sudden, stop it.
We'll use cross sonic blast against him. He'll run rubber used luminous.
From that standpoint, I have to admit, I feel like this is definitely a $60 game. Like if you look at just what they've put in the game and you compare it to other games for $60, yeah, we've gotten more than our money's worth. It's just this isn't what was promised to us.
I think that's where a lot of people's, displeasure and, you know, freaking not only a displeasure, but like the letdown comes from. It was like, man, we was told this, we was told that, if y'all would have told me that y'all wouldn't be able to do X, Y, Z, everything is predicated based off of sales of cosmetics and all this type of stuff, I would have been fine with having to pay for DLC or season passes. Like we do in
Yeah.
a bunch of other games. I would have been totally fine with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, gonna get this Wakanda, this Clint, and this Kate. That's season pass 1. The season pass 2, you pay this X amount of dollars. You get, this, that, and the third. Like,
I paid for every DLC in Insomniac Spider-Man.
yeah.
And you got much, like, I would argue less. like you got like a 5, 6, 7 hour, however long it took to do everything, like, expansion, and then it was over with.
Yeah.
Which I liked them, but like, if I were arguing about which games give me more of my money's worth, that's just,
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
Oh yeah.
that's the time.
Although by the time I got to the DLCs for Spider-Man, I had bought the game late, so all 3 of them were $25. So yeah, that was definitely worth it for me.
I beat the base game, and I didn't mess with any of the DLCs until like. Honestly, I didn't actually get the DLCs until the Miles Morales Ultimate Pack. Like, that's when I got the DLCs, and I'm like, let me play this Hammerhead. For me, it's the villains. Like, I be understanding like companies, be wanting to withhold. They want to hold characters back because they might want to use them in future titles. You don't want to throw out your big guns all in the first go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. But like, I didn't want to like play a story where it's revolving around like a hammerhead.
You should have learned your lesson, Claw. Wakanda does not fall to invaders.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sonic them as I can. They line the train tracks.
If we can get to the control room, we can bring the system back online.
And based on a quick diagnostic, the vibranium ore separator in the port is also not functioning. You must go to both.
I did. The Silver Sable one was cool. I didn't necessarily like the Black Cat one. I felt like that one, it wasn't as good as the other ones. Yeah. But I actually like that one. Yeah. Oh yeah. True. They could have brought Tombstone back for part 3. Oh yeah. Well, someone said, and I don't know exactly how true it is, but someone said that they're trying to start their own universe off of the Spider-Man games.
I like how Wolverine seems to be in that universe though.
Yeah, I'm. Oh yeah.
No, that's why I said seems to be, because I was watching like a video with the Bruce, and he was like pointing out little Easter eggs that was like you know what I mean, like so Flurry, you know, his theory of it, so it seems to be like that'd be dope if that's the case. You know what I mean? That'd be hella dope.
The coolest like that, like I would say big comic readers is there's like a really cool comic where like he's Wolverine trying to fight him in a bar, and it looks exactly like that bar he's in that trailer. Like not exactly obviously, but like it looks similar.
Yeah.
That would be such a sick like because that's how it crosses over.
Especially
I
since
don't
they
know where
had
it's
that out in the
from.
comics as well. That'd be a dope, you know, like OJ to the comics. Like that'd be lit.
Two, two,
Oh, all right.
two, one, go.
That's
I don't
perfect.
think I played that the Wolverine
Pan-
movie tie-in game.
It looked like Panther wasn't even doing it on my screen. That's my fault. It looked like Panther wasn't doing it on my screen.
Yeah, that's all good.
3, 2, 1, go.
It still looks like you're stuck in that position.
Yeah, it looks like that. Or sometimes I've seen characters where I've been like, oh, somebody ain't pressing the button, and but they actually are.
Yeah, this game perfect, isn't it? No glitches whatsoever.
Gotten inside, which is why no vibranium ore is being
This game is
deposited
that
into the
relationship, like
miners.
you can't take that shit, so it's like you can't stop fucking with it.
So that poo talked about the these like Gotham Knights and
I will put it in
so it's like
motion.
I'm looking forward to them and I hope they're good, but I'm not like banking on them being
Hydrometallurgy, the machine
anything
uses
totally
should
special.
stress the corrupted
Oh yeah, I have no faith in those games.
without issue.
I'll say that just a couple times. Black Panther, my favorite in Marvel. And Grayson, my favorite in DC. I can't wait for that game. Like, and I swear, I feel like that and maybe even Suicide Squad as well, but definitely Gotham Knights. I really feel like
Yeah, I'm all in
Cyberpunk.
for definitely.
Yeah, I feel like Cyberpunk and Marvel Avengers kind of like were games that made like other games like that. But you know what? This game, yeah, like, we're actually gonna put this back.
It's the edge.
Hey, yeah, I really feel like thanks to Cyberpunk and Marvel Avengers.
Yeah. And honestly, thanks to those games, I'm not pre-ordering any games at all. Like I'll pre-order the Insomniac Spider-Man and Wolverine. I'm getting those. God of War, I'm getting that, but
I think it's at this point kind of like, you know, do you trust the studio? Like
yeah.
era. No, never mind. Pitch work.
I mean, I trusted the studio when Cyberpunk came out and I was considerably wrong.
Yeah,
I think that
same
was
here.
all of them. What's it called?
Yeah, I went off it based off of like The Witcher, like
Yeah, like
you know.
What is it?
the hype behind Cyberpunk and how long it's been getting made for. You were like, there's no way it's not ready. It's been getting made for 8 years. Like,
Oh yeah, that's it.
turns out.
It was super not ready.
That's fish.
Have you tried it out down Arrow? Have you tried it out on like the new updated one, like that they came out with for PS5? It's actually yeah, it's really good, man. Like I haven't experienced any of the issues that I experienced, you know, back on before. I'm not like that. But I feel like I haven't honestly been able to, like I've played it here and there. I haven't been able to get back into it, like, you know what I mean? I kind of feel like the shit failed for me on it. Like I'll play it casually, but I'm not invested in it.
There's have to make like a big story deal thing maybe that would make me want to come back. I don't think I'd just come back just to play it again.
Yeah.
And that's the first player game, right?
It wasn't too bad for me. I think it wasn't horrendously buggy for me. Like it was reasonably playable.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
That was the first player game,
I
right?
don't think PC was as bad as consoles. It was still bad, but like I had the odd bug, but like, I didn't have any game breaking shit.
Right.
Like I played through the game start to finish without like really having any issues. I don't think it even crashed once for me or anything like that.
Man, that's good.
Well, I do like I didn't know that even like for some people on PC it was bad, but like I have a reasonably high end.
Yeah.
Definitely more powerful than I want my PS4. I like literally play a PS5 for like this. And I look at Elden Ring anyway because usually the FromSoft games are full of fucking happy. So
Yeah.
at least on PS5 you can dodge that a little bit.
Where you at on Elden Ring now? I know we already, you ended it and everything, but have you started like another playthrough or something? Or
I was down badly the other day. I'm doing like 15 hours, maybe 20 hours worth of like stuff. And then I was like doing like save downloading for Avengers and I accidentally downloaded my save on Elden Ring and opened it all.
Oh.
Like, you know when we did that like the duplicated? Like I lost all of that because I literally went back to bed.
oh shit! Why you ain't do something?
I still most of the stuff I needed I still just went back and got anyway. Like I just still speedrun mode and I did like that 20 hours worth of stuff in like 5 hours. Like I beat Melina, like and then saved over it and I had to do it again.
Oh shit! Okay.
So like I knew how to do it. Like I literally did, I've maxed out my runes, I've done that many invasions, like I've like 99 runes of injury.
Hey, them invasions be hilarious. Like I got to the point where I remember me and you talking about that one time. I was friends. You was telling me like that was my first time really going like all the way in, like, cause I didn't even complete a Souls game in terms of like the Dark Souls or Demon Souls. I would think you do something.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I remember you telling me like it's a, like the player it's kind of like an unspoken thought, like a path, right? Like you don't go behind the honest threshold, like
Yeah, okay. So like,
I got to like 400 or something. I'm like, I don't know how I can't like. Yeah, obviously I done got too powerful. I did start I went back to one of my other playthroughs, like on my Samurai War. I'm like, go back. Like you can play as one of them, not get too strong. Like I started getting like too strong for characters in terms of like being amazing. Cause man, they was doing all the shit, you was doing all the damn, fire on you, running through your car,
Keep that door open. I'll be back in. coming back through that door. Yeah. No, Thor. It says Thor's still alive. Alright. Oh, that's why. I'm in spectator mode. I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering why I wasn't like all the way down. I forgot that we got Panther who can revive.
Yeah, I was saying, I said he had the little bit of help. I wasn't even about to use it until like Trump said, I'm like,
Hmm.
On Wednesday, um, uh, in Fortnite, it's women's month or whatever.
Okay.
They, and under that, for games, they put a modern house prop. Do you see anything wrong with that?
A modern house on Women's Day.
Yeah. It's a prop.
Yeah, yes, of course there's something wrong with that.
Fortnite's gonna. I'm looking for some answers about that Fortnite.
I mean, there's been worse stuff done, Maya.
Like, what at all does that have to do with women besides stereotypes?
I'm not gonna make any of the jokes that I would make right now, Maya.
No, why? Why tell us that you're not gonna do something and then not do it? Like,
Because the jokes that I would make right now would probably come across as sexist and you would be upset.
come on.
Good shit, y'all.
Daddy, come on. Why say there's something that you're not gonna tell us? Like, why didn't you tell us if there's something you're not gonna tell us?
That's a good point.
That hurts us more.
Y'all head back inside.
I don't have a Twitter, but I'll be like looking up like, you know, stuff like that. Like what's going on in the game and stuff like that.
Fucking amazing.
Oh shit.
Posted a thing saying like for Hulk Day, like St. Patrick's Day wholesale, and it's got like me and the boys ready to buy all those Hulk skins, and it's like this like.
Hey yo.
Knowing damn well he ain't getting no
all the
skins.
characters for the skin sale for you do the character with the least amount of fucking skins. Parker Mala.
So hold on. On the news part, they have that, or they showing that on their Twitter, like say St. Patty's Day, Hulk kids come get them.
Yeah, that's on their Twitter.
50% off Hulk cosmetics.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
They high.
What fucking Hulk cosmetics?
They are doing drugs.
I mean,
check to see if the MCU one's actually even on sale. Does that one even count as a Hulk cosmetic? Like usually they're all. Oh yeah, the MCU one is on sale.
at this point, you'd have to be delusional to think that this company actually cares about, you know, satisfying its consumer base.
Right. I'm almost like, it's almost, besides it real, like it for real being criminal in terms of what the hell they've been doing, like, one part of me wants to be like, I just want them to be like, hey, look, all right, our investors want us to pump this out, this is what it is. We ain't doing this shit because we do on purpose. Like, god dang, like, I want to know something, like, is this y'all doing, or y'all being told, hey, drop this then, or drop this, you know, at this point, or, you know, whatever, like.
More communication definitely
something.
would be better. And I don't understand how these shills can be, you know, hopping in these Discord chats talking about, oh no, they're communicating fine, you know, it's not their fault. Yeah, it's somebody's fault.
This game has a lot of shills.
Let me know when you get low on energy.
Yeah, arguing with them on the Discord however many weeks that wasn't good. Like, it's kind of crazy. I mean, you just suck this game's ass.
You should see the Reddit.
Oh, I've seen it, don't worry. I don't go on there like a wild but I go on there often enough.
I'm literally banned from their Reddit.
I know you, when you go to the back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm bugged as shit. I've still got like a decent amount of stuff. Here we go, that's some rockets as well.
I've literally been banned from their subreddit for like over a year now.
Oh, you must have been going in on there.
Yeah.
like Reddit mods are pretty fucking
Yeah.
trigger happy.
They are worse. They are worse than the Discord mods. Like I can at least talk in the Discord and have some dissenting opinions, and they won't shut me up. That's the first thing they want to do on Reddit.
I don't.
Yo, I don't even post on Reddit. Like, I was new to Discord. Like, I didn't even do that. But on Reddit, I'll just, see what the hell, people talking about in terms of the community or whatever is going on or some shit I might not know about that might be coming through the pipeline or whatever. And freaking, I'll see mad people like, my comment keeps getting deleted or moderator jumping up there like, you can't say this, that, and that. Oh, he's shooting over here. I knew he was going to do that bullshit.
I was gonna say he wasn't shooting at me, but my shield blocked it anyway, apparently.
The cat like should have had a vibrating shield. I gotta shoot the cat.
The one thing he's good for is he can't be cheesed by fucking claw.
Right. Yo, he literally was aiming at the platform and didn't. That was bullshit.
When I got banned from their Discord, I mean not their Discord, their subreddit, one of the mods, whoever it was that banned me, told me that I can't survive in any community.
What?
Yeah. I still have that message that he sent.
The message?
Yeah. Like, okay.
What does that even mean?
No, because he said I was being too toxic for their community, so apparently I can't, I'm no good in any community. I'm like, oh, wow. I've been in the NBA 2K subreddit for like 5 years now, and ain't nobody said a word to me. I'm in all of these other community groups, and then nobody has a problem with me.
Hey, they probably Crystal Dynamics probably get all the moderators like the little mafia nod, like when they want to off somebody, like.
Yup.
Take them to the back, like.
The public Discord is pretty a baller as well. Like, there is some weird fucking shit said in there.
Yeah.
Nah,
there's a lot of just shills in there, and there's a lot of people in there who just talk absolute shite. Like, there's a lot of fake experts, I like to call them, in there, just who think, like, think they are the Avengers kings, and they're just chatting absolute shit.
Yeah, like that B-Dub guy.
Yeah, he's prime example.
Hey, look, flat out, right? We freaking, they pissed me off the other day in the Black Panther joint. Like, I'll be in that joint lurking that time. Like, let me see that. Oh, my. And it'd be this, not just one person, but it'd be a few of them. But this one dude particularly always keeps talking about, like, he'd be like, oh, man, Black Panther just needs to be updated. Like, I hope 2.3 really helps his melee out, because he's suffering. Like, so the other had enough. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, he's like, man, I hope 2.3 helps Black Panther out. He needs it. I'm like, dog. I'm like, you gotta relax. I'm like, what kind of help does he need? I'm sitting here. There's other characters that I know need help, like a Captain America, like, whatnot in terms of melee. Like, what does Black Panther need? I'm like, dog, I got videos on here with freaking, I'm smoking Claw with melee. Like, freaking all types of information. Y'all ask for my build. Y'all like, hey, how you do this? What you do? Give all that just to still turn around and be like, he doesn't do enough damage. Only for then the person to say, well, I don't have the gear, I don't have the ISOs, I ain't. So how you expect to do this if you don't have all this stuff?
He's big.
It's a looter game. Like,
oh my god, like. Yo, that shit pissed me off. Like, to be like, hey, I don't have this, so I'm not doing this type of damage. Well, duh.
You can come out the back. He's big now.
Destiny, isn't it? And then go, this gun fucking sucks. Like, it's like, well, no shit. Yeah, it's a shit fucking, like, you've got a shit set over. Avengers is the same, but. Like, people compare the characters based on their own experience. I get it on the tier list videos all the time. Oh, my cap is way better than my Iron Man. It's like, yeah, yours might be, then your Iron Man was so fucking
Exactly. If your cap is better than your Iron Man, that says something about you, bro.
Well, I don't even know how to respond to people about that, because it's like, I don't know. But yeah, your cat might be. There's a hard way to do that politely, and I haven't quite figured it out.
And that's why I don't try to be a content creator. I'm not a brand ambassador or anything like that because I know my mouth. I will say some disrespectful shit to people.
Hey, no, I'm with you on that. I can't do that shit. Like, freaking.
I walk the
people
line
be
a lot of
pissing me the fuck off.
times. I'm usually pretty good at home name. Other than that one time, obviously, but usually I can hold it. I'll just ignore it.
But nah, but you was warranted that day because it was like, yo, like, come on, man, like, it's like they giving this bullshit, and then like, you know, of course it's the same. Hold on, did he just go back in the stun mode?
I was gonna say, what just happened?
Nah, you can go to the back. I'm hitting him and it says he's shielded.
Okay.
We just overstunned him.
I
I just got killed coming out of the Hulk Buster animation as well. That's
But yeah, nah, the defenders be out in droves, just with dumbass takes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Their takes do be horrible as shit.
Oh, it's such a good setup there. I actually managed to get the vibranium payload to activate. Can you believe Cat, by the way? You know he's like faultless vibranium payloads. They don't activate in Brooklyn Brawler. Can you believe that bullshit?
Hold up, what?
Wait, what?
So they don't activate with Brooklyn Brawl, but it scales.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, because I couldn't remember, like, so it scales with Might and Val, but that's like.
And Faultless buff activates with Brooklyn Brawler, like a melee critical attack. Like it's just the exact same type of perk, the both Faultless ones, but no, for some reason the payload doesn't activate. That's what's annoying, like with this build. Like I can apply Vibranium to him, but if I activate Brooklyn Brawler, it's like it's too late. Like I can't do it then. Oh, I just have to use heavy attacks. It just doesn't, it's stupid.
So is that a bug or just an oversight on their part?
I don't know. That's why I wanted to actually ask Alex about that.
I was going to say, with this game, it's difficult to tell what's a bug and what's...
He'll definitely respond to that. He'll definitely be like, he'll probably even say, like, I've seen a bunch of people ask him questions like that, like, hey, is this working as intended? This ain't doing it. He'll go, you know what? He might say some shit like, I don't know. I got to look into it. I got to check that out. I ain't seen, like, you know what I mean? But he'll definitely respond to that, for sure.
It would help Cap, I don't know that. Might if it worked. Because it's a beauty piece I have. It's got the 2% perk on, shock on like combo finishes, and then obviously Vibranium payload. So it's like automatic battery if it all works correctly. I just got absolutely stonewashed by the fucking claws.
Damn.
But like it only works like against like just regular shitty enemies, which is nice. There's every chance Cap has to be more shit. He takes it with both hands. He's like, don't you worry, sir. I will let you down again.
Oh, you thought I was going to be effective?
And I do sort of find that fun. But like, if you want a challenge to build a character, Cap is the boy.
Yeah.
He will make you work for that, like, for that build.
Nah, that's hella gratifying. I'm telling you, it's probably the same gratification, you know, that you got the same way with Spider-Man. Like how, yo, he was down on him, and then you show him different, and it's like, alright, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm getting there with Cap. Like his OLT build is absolute fire at this point, and like even that Harmon challenge, that's a pretty good time. But I just haven't quite got like a good raid set up with him yet. Like I'm just missing that vibranium element, and I just can't figure out where to get it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I swear I felt that same way with Panther. I'm like, everybody was talking shit on him. I'm like, I swear, like, not only would him being my favorite character, so at that point I had no choice because I wasn't not about to play my favorite character, even if he was super ass. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna make him good like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I was worried about Spider-Man. I thought that Spider-Man was gonna be garbage, but he's a lot better than I thought he was gonna be. A lot better.
Dope. Yeah, maybe there's a lot. It was because of the. I'm telling you, it was probably because of that web shooter animation that they showed us.
Oh yeah.
Like, what is that?
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh nope, not touching him.
It's happened too many times now. People thought Hulk was shit for ages.
And then they nerfed his thunderclap. Yeah.
110,000. No, zero.
I do not think the gods are keeping score.
Perhaps they should.
You made lifelong allies to the Avengers. And I am the queen. So I can make that promise. Thank you.
I said, man, y'all, all y'all did was copy and paste YouTubers' videos, like in terms of like the shots and them, like it was really like bragging people.
I haven't either.
See, I never got to see the Panther joint until like, but I seen the other one. But like freaking, but even still, I'm pretty sure you wasn't trashing it. You don't even come, you don't even be coming across like that. You don't be like, hey, but nah, like the dots and them, like, he's not good. He like this, that, like, you only could do rain, nope. Like, you know what I mean? Like, about them things that stuck out to me. Like, I told Jordy this before, where I'm like, yo, like, he was swearing up and down. He like, no, he can't be good rain. One guy like, well, what about, like, are you sure? Like, the melee with him is no. Melee's trash. Melee is not good against him. It's only rain. No, that's not mine. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna say the same
Yeah, this community is extra toxic.
But all of it, like obviously it is the local minority usually who would like, I'm sure like 80% of the community is basically chilling normal just because not vote on. Because most people will open that Discord and go, damn, what is this absolute toxic cesspool? And they've never realised it is a toxic cesspool for it.
Yeah.
Well, like a lot of the community Reddit, like Discord, like mine and stuff, like if there's people being idiots in there, they're more likely to get called out by like me or somebody else. Instead of okay. So in that Discord, there's just too many of them in numbers that like you can go in there and say something good and there'll be 5 idiots there when you move on. And then like it's not even worth arguing. So
Hey, it's funny that you said that shit, right? Because, like, I literally, like, right prior before we started this, read the comment, or the conversation we had with the, I don't know the boy name, IYH, some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe he was giving me tips and I didn't actually know the reaction button on the back of it. He was
Right.
gonna go that and I was like, he was wrong as well. He was giving good tips. The guy's totally over. He was just thinking like way more than me. Like I just teach 2 days, so that's easy. And literally, yeah, he's just like that is. You should always just like if you're getting blasted by a laser gun, like you should just point the stick to the gun fucking like nowhere. That's how it's played right now. Like when anyone's given me time to do it, that's what it is.
I'll be right back.
Nah, see, I would have been pissed off, right? You broke that shit down in detail. So, like, at the end, when I jumped in the air and I got hit, like, it was so much I was skimming through. I'm like, oh, hell no, I wouldn't. Like,
I give him the full breakdown of why. I mean, he sort of was pointing out as I was explaining why he did it wrong. Like,
yeah.
it's like, like just so like you know, makes them a little better than you. But that's why I listen to this show. I listen to what
My
we
network is down.
my phone.
He's alive.
As much as a sonic monstrosity can be alive. Yes. He has disabled half the technology inside.
And the other half?
Man,
The Avengers.
I found out about you, Jordy, through your Spider-Man video. I saw you soloing that the Super Adaptoid. I was like, yeah, this is somebody that I need to be listening to, because if this dude is able to do shit like this, yep, it was probably that Spider-Man work in progress build. Yep. Yeah. Did
That's corrupted vibranium, isn't it?
It is, but somehow biological.
like it fucking matters.
Come out for us.
Let's go.
His corruption is spreading. Fast.
I think we best make haste to your ancient trash.
Oh yeah.
My net was that. He's alive.
As much as a sonic monstrosity can be alive. Yes. He has disabled half the technology inside.
And the other half?
The challenge. Absolutely.
Exactly. Exactly. There's yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, if you don't mind, I definitely need to see your bill for Black Panther. That
That's corrupted by grief, isn't it?
It is, but somehow biological.
that is one character that I want to get a lot better with. Because I like you, like I said, I hate doing range. Melee is just so much more fun.
Ah, nice of the weather to come out for us. I do appreciate the ambience. Let's go.
This corruption is spreading fast.
Best make haste to your ancient trap.
Yeah.
I gave Okoye a device that will take down the barrier.
It used to not come in cosmic. Well, not just cosmic. Yeah.
Claw is sending me mountain to a bomb. It will wipe Wakanda off the face of the earth.
Get to the tram. From there, we will stop Claw. Another barrier.
I do not have another way to get through it.
Yeah, I don't have a. I don't even have a tachyon surge on my Thor. I can't get the gear piece, and I am not about to do all that save scumming. That's too much time.
We use Claw's sonic blast against him.
Yeah, the only thing that I was able to get for Thor was I was able to get a tachyon surge, but I wasn't able to get the damage buff with it, and the stats on it were horrible. It was like Valorant intensity. And then they want to insult people who do it. Like, what? I will say, yeah.
The barrier's down. Get into the tram. Now.
You would know, like, yo, this shit is attainable. You know, like, you know, some way, shape, or form. and slot machine, just hoping I can get something
Yeah.
eventually.
Let us not
Like,
fall to invaders.
See, honestly, I like the gear reroll system that's in Ghost of Tsushima. Especially since they changed it and updated it. It's, man, it is amazing.
yeah, and it's really hard because and Division has a really good replay as well. So like Ghost of Tsushima is something I go to first in terms of like
We can use
getting
the sonic
replays.
weapons ahead. They line the train tracks.
If we can get to the control room, we can bring the system back online.
And based on equipment
Yep.
diagnostic, the vibranium ore separator in the forge is also not functioning. You must go to both.
Just there's
Like it's a situation where like you lock out of certain things, like the game knows that you know that it's just like locking you out of certain things.
yeah, I don't blame it. It's just not something that I can do. That shit takes way too long. Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, him either. I don't either. I wish I had with Tachyon Surge. I wish I had one. I got the tech.
This is the ore separator we're looking for. Corrupted vibranium has clearly gotten inside, which is why no vibranium ore is being deposited.
Yeah.
I will put it in maintenance mode, but you need to activate the release valves. The hydrometallurgy the machine uses should stress the corrupted vibranium enough to be destructible without issue. Let's get to work.
I can't let you do that.
What's the symbol? Fish. Oh, she does. Oh, I'm down. Applying status. I have a reactive one and a pinpoint payload for Cap. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I do miss my reactive damage buff for Hulk. I should have never got rid of that.
You can use white noise to keep the corruption from returning. You will do no such thing, princess.
Oh, you missed the coronation.
Men, destroy the control room. Destroy.
Yeah, that God blast. That God blast could take out the super adaptoids super quick. Alex would love it. I'm working on one of those myself. I want to see just, how fun an unarmed Thor can be. It really is. Yeah, there's one other one on the other side. Yeah. We might want to move it over here so that way we can hit both. Yeah. Hey, stop talking shit about Hawkeye, man. Yeah. Yup. It's like those old weight room competitions. You know, you have whoever benched the most and how many reps they did and all that stuff. Yeah, you just it's the same thing except with video games. Yeah. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got Panther. Nah, nobody will be able to get Iron Man. I yeah, I tried. I tried. Let me see if I can one more time. No, I fell. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm trying not to use this Hunter Zero, but if y'all motherfuckers keep on flying around me, I will pull it out. Yeah, who came up with the idea for that one? I love Cap's running triangle move. Yeah, because I can get a defense buff from Cap. Yeah. Jesus Christ, I've never seen it like that. Yo. I shot him with one arrow. Exactly, one of the small rocks.
We have one last chance. The antimetal is inside and protected. You need to retrieve it.
Yeah. Yeah, for everything except for the rake. Kamala does do some pretty good this time. Oh yeah. Stop shooting me in the back, you bitch. Oh, and then Claw's gonna hit me. Yo, this is... Yeah, the Horn Echo was shooting me in the back. Yeah. He was shooting them little balls that he was shooting out. At first, I didn't know he was shooting them. I just kept on getting hit in the back. The next thing I know, Claw had that aim. I was like, oh man, I'm about to get fucked up right here. Yo, they literally just they literally just added something similar to that in Ghost of Tsushima, to where you can come up with your own nightmare survival mode. Put in any modifiers that you want. Yep. They put a new patch in because they put the shit out for free. They went ahead and put a new patch, something that Avengers should do, but you know, they try to make it more accessible and everything. Yes. Who is he They are not targeting after anybody. Yep. It's it low-key makes the fight easier than doing the regular one, because the regular one you gotta worry about trying to two-phase him and everything. This one, just keep them clones away.
You make lifelong allies to the Avengers. And I am the queen, so I can make that promise. Thank you.
Oh, that's how this game goes. Resilience and might. No, sir. And I don't have enough upgrade modules. Yeah.
That high heat, like they know, they know they R&B asshole here. I'm pretty sure they like, man, these Dookies, I know they was doing something, but they know we ain't.
But then again,
developers are using the valuable technology that time like that.
that's a good point. But look at that guy that was in the chat who ended up getting that pretty good role on his first try. Like every now and then you do get lucky. Yup. Never been me, but
Yeah, me neither. Like, I see you break it off in a lot of them, but there's people who read stories on person turned 18, went brought a lottery ticket and won the lottery. Like, shit. That's the equivalent of that. Just in game form.
Like, what was it again?
yeah.
Yo, I could literally get, like, I don't even care for the heroic piece anymore. Like, I only really wanted the heroic piece just so I could always run my group res. Like, I take off group res whenever we do the claw fight, the final claw fight. Because other than that, I don't need to, I'm never playing with a team where everybody's just dying and I gotta be resing.
As much as a solid monstrosity can be alive. Yes,
When we doing the,
He suddenly
the
appeared
big
inside
claw,
the Vibranium mount.
and that's
We
it.
have no way.
Other than that, I'm
he
running
has
my
disabled half the technology
Yep.
inside.
buff.
And the other
Like, you
half?
know what I mean? So
Unreliable
I
at
only
best.
wanted the
Actively
heroic
dangerous
pieces,
at worst.
bad percussive blast, whatever,
Are the Avengers
just so I
up to
can
the challenge?
constantly run the group
Absolutely.
res. But the piece that I'm really coveting, that I've been coveting this whole freaking time, is if I can get Sonic clubs with light or LCS like combo finisher and signature attacks, and then freaking percussive blast disruption and freaking pivot punch. I switch the stats out. I put in Might Valor, and Might Valor Resilience. You don't even have to use Might Valor Precision. I just want Might Valor Resilience. Good to go.
Let me see if I can pull the damage buff. I may have just found something even more crazy for my Thor. 24k heroic and a damage buff and infinite heroics.
Very good for Steve Bit. Like, I was always on the team Hawkeye, because Hawkeye is the ultimate finisher. I got Hawkeye, and I ended up going with Thor. Thor was way more fun to use.
He is. Thor, in my opinion, is just more fun to use than a lot of characters. Because he has that. He using the hammer brings in an entirely different dynamic. Like you could just throw the hammer, pin somebody, be attacking 3 or 4 people where the hammer is, while you're punching somebody else.
He's a hybrid, even if you don't want him to be. Like Killmonger, and you could basically use him if you want. Like, I'm just fine. And
I don't mind it though.
I do like to add him on my list though. Like, I love the gold with Hawkeye. They give him gold and come in with.
I'm not good with the rocket span with Iron Man, so he's not as fun for me to use.
Somehow biological.
Has become
Yeah.
the embodiment of his machines.
What? They've taken out multiple Iron Man rocket spans. Like there was one at the there was one at the beginning of the cycle of the game that they took out. Yeah, it's a shame that they're not viable, but repulsors are like what Iron Man is known for.
Looks like we arrived just in time.
I gave Okoye a device that will take down the barrier, but only for a short time.
Yeah.
Give her an opening.
He has all heavy attack gear in the raid. He has all heavy attack gear in the raid, which will work for repulsors on the ground. Yeah.
Keep the rest of Claw's men out of the mountain.
Thank you, adored one.
Yeah. That's the worst way to use his rockets.
You'll find everything has gotten a lot bigger since you last heard from me. What is that?
Oh yeah. Nah. 3 mil, Jesus. That's the second highest Bifrost I've hit.
Oh no. Claw is turning the mountain into a bomb. It will want
People overrate Thor. Yeah.
Another barrier.
I do not have another way to get through it.
Speaking of which, why the fuck did I come up here? I should have been down there. Yeah, it should be like 2 minutes. They do.
We use close sonic blast against him. The old I'm rubber, you're glue maneuver.
Gospel. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Yeah.
The barrier's down. Get into the trap. Now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Learned your lesson, Claw. Wakanda does not fall to invade us. Wakanda will fall the way it rose with vibranium.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Yeah, I accidentally became a Thor main. I was just trying to get an AI that was going to be good enough to help me build up my Iron Man, and just saw Thor was the easiest person in the game to use. Like, hands down, nobody in the game is easier to use than Thor. But there's still some level of thought that has to go with playing Iron Man. Like, you know, you can't just pull your repulsors out and just start spamming triangle and everything. Thor, you could just throw your hammer. You don't even have to know about the battery effect. Oh yeah. Like these people complaining about Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man is so fun and great to use. People are just running around talking about he's trash. How? Now, Thor does get better raid gear. Thor definitely gets better raid gear. Yeah. Like you could get 15% on Warrior's Fury and Odin Force on like every slot. Well, yup. Yup. Just put it on. They do need to change it though to where status effect is on every hit, just like they have it on, you know, range. You can do, you know, every shot with the repulsor can pull out a status. They need to change it to where melee is the exact same way, because it's unfair that you have to do 6 or 7 hits just to pull out one status effect.
This is the ore separator we're looking for.
Corrupted vibranium has clearly gotten inside, which is why no vibranium ore is being deposited into the mine cars.
Yep. God of War with that axe.